get my 6. If him, her, it, or they will not come to us, then we will go to him, her, it, or them. What we're doing is we are searching for tracks which I am certain are not here, and I will tell you why, at least according to my non-professional cryptozoological research findings. So, this is the area where last snowstorm we saw potentially a mysterious creature that we originally thought was part of the snowdrift until it stood up and walked away. Why is there no sign of a mysterious creature here this time? We cannot say for certain, but here is my theory. This is my hypothesis. Because of this. Hi, Bunny. Oh, here they come. Hey, Bunny. Hey, Bunny. Okay, I heard something over here. Did you guys hear that? It sounded like snow sliding off of the tarps, but as you can see, no snow has slid off of tarps. All right, so anyway, the creepiness has already begun. Hi, bunnies. Okay, I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Cheryl Lakey out of Oregon, who recently sent us this stealth cam, trail cam, and she's been suggesting for some time that we put it here on the wood pile, which we did. All right, now I'm going to walk and talk and explain my theory on this. Trying to cross those giant logs without breaking my butt. Now you get my 6. And I'm going to reverse the camera here in a minute after I explain why I believe we do not have anything on camera and no tracks here at this location right now. Then I'll reverse the camera so you can see what I see as we go out in search of this mysterious creature, which may or may not live in the woods behind my home. There are some things that I do agree with other cryptozoologists in regard to, and then there's some that I don't. I have some of my own theories, but one of the things that I have found is that these things know when there's a camera. I don't know why. Some people have a theory that they can sense the infrared. The only time in which we've ever had anything come around a trail cam that we put out is when they've stolen the trail cam. Guys, you can look. You heard that. There is no snow falling off of these piles of firewood. We've had so many experiences like this too, and this, in my opinion, is not Bigfoot Sasquatch related. This is like something different. Footsteps from entities that cannot be seen. Sometimes we can see the weeds actually moving when we hear the footsteps up here in the meadow. Sometimes the weeds move in the meadow when there's no wind. Sometimes clumps of this straw grass approaches us. You just never know what you're going to get out here. It's like that Gump guy said, it's like a box of chocolates. So at any rate, Cheryl Lakey, as she said in her letter, her last name's just like mine, but with the EY on the end. I do appreciate your trail camera, and we will put it to good use. But I've never had any success actually capturing any sort of cryptid on a trail cam. At best, like I was getting at before we heard what may have been something paranormal in nature here just a second ago. And perhaps and arguably the best Bigfoot Sasquatch video footage on the internet, which we uploaded and captured on October 25th, 2019, and it's on this channel. He discovers the lair of Bigfoot Sasquatch and is made loud and clear he is not welcome. You'll remember that time the trail camera was actually stolen. So that's the only success we've had with We're not alone. Let's continue our search. In this video, I'm going to give you what many people often request, and that is my view. And I'm going to attempt to do something many people claim is impossible. Not run my mouth the whole time, so you can also hear what I'm hearing. Again, we're looking for tracks. Not seeing, no, those are mine. No one in our family, at least, from our household has come out here today. So we'll give a thorough search in between the wood piles. Wow, something could take shelter under there. And at times, as we've seen in other videos, things have. But not today, not this time. Tree knock. So far, no tracks of any kind. Our tree knock. Another tree knock. thought I saw something. Is there something walking up the daggone hill right there in front of us? Did you see that? Oh, wait, I just kicked something with my foot. Finally, I found it. I had this up here the other day and I lost it. There it is. We got this on our recent trip to Washington, D.C. in one of the gift shops. That was a $20 coffee mug. Oh my God. I must have just dropped it here. Anyway, hold on. Did you guys see that? It looked like something on two legs walking up the freaking hill. Rewind and watch that part just before I found the coffee mug. I can put this in my pocket now. Hold on. Hope I don't lose it again. All right. Well, that's a hell of an axe. You know, I worry about the trees when we get storms like this. As you can see, there's ice frozen on all the limbs. It's beautiful, but it breaks off a lot of trees. Leads to power line outages, which are repairable. I hate it when a beautiful, majestic tree loses maybe a considerable portion of its limbs due to the ice. Sometimes they'll get infections afterwards and die. Okay, again. Wow, what a beautiful scene. Look at this. Here's our campground. God, what a view. It's our house, our fields and meadows, apple orchard down there. Got a bunch of apple trees we put up here. Of course, the main orchard is way down there. I sat looking out the window of my reading nook all morning, having my coffee, looking at the 40 variously assorted fruit trees over there on the other side of the pond. God, what a beautiful view. All right, shut up, crazy lake. Stop looking at the view and look for the tracks. What's this? What's this? It's a deer track. It's a doe. She's young. She's probably 2 years old. Got here. More wildlife activity. Maybe that doe, she's digging around for something, for some food. So, what appeared to potentially be something walking on two legs earlier was up in this direction. So let's see if we see any footprints in the snow. To appease all of the vertically challenged individuals who say, why didn't you go look for footprints in the snow? Duh. Well, that's what we're doing. What a beautiful view. Mysterious creature footprints or not, it's a beautiful view. You see the pond in front of the house. Isn't that gorgeous? There's a fruit orchard I was telling you about. I got that mulched last week, by the way. 40 trees, I mulched them in one afternoon. I'll show you guys later when the snow's gone some other time. Gosh, look at this. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna mix it up a little bit here. Get my 6. We're not seeing any tracks. I'm still looking while I watch my 12, my 9 to my 3. You guys get from my 3 to my 9 going around the other direction as I turn. So this has been a very effective way to capture potential cryptids on capture or on video in my research. Okay, time out. We have footprints under the top layer of snow. Listen, I was going to talk about the difference between sympathy and empathy because a lot of folks say they like my wisdom. We're going to have to do that another time. All the snow before the snow came, and I made a video yesterday, so you can go back and watch that. What was it called? Oh, it's called Don't Watch Him, Watch What's Watching Him. It was one of my silent films. I love the art of the silent film. So as you know, if you've been following for a while, I do those on occasion. Yesterday was a brilliant silent film called Don't Watch Him, Watch What's Watching Him. It showcased the artwork of the wonderful Bella Alegria in Texas, Maria Bella Alegria in Texas, great artist. Yeah, I heard something. I'm gonna have to get on with it here. I'm gonna flip the foam. There was no snow yesterday. This snow started at about 3 a.m. Something, it appears, walked through here. Some bipedal creature walked through here after the snow started, but it's probably been at least an hour or so since because it is covered with the new layer. It's covered with the recent snow from the new layer. There was no snow. Let me show you this. Okay, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me get out one of my most trusted research tools to show you here. Okay, watch in the center of the red circle. You see that? There's a line of footprints coming up. You can tell it's underneath the top layer of snow. I'm going to get close. See the indentation? Look at it from this angle. I don't know if the lighting, look at this. This is good. Now, I'm not zoomed in close, but you can see the trail of footsteps going down. Now I'm going to try to zoom. Clearly, okay? So with no snow being here before this snow started at about 3 a.m. Okay, now look at this. Let me show you an example. Here's a deer track that was made since the snow began at 3 a.m., but it was probably an hour or so away, or 2 hours ago, because it's been partially covered. There's more of the deer tracks. Looks like we might have some rabbit tracks as well. But those large indentions, the larger indentations into the snow was not made by a deer or a rabbit. And these are not tracks that I would have made or anybody else in my family would have made. Did you hear that? I heard a howl. All of the snow was completely gone. So these tracks would have come through here. These would have been made within the last few hours. Now, are they coming? Are they going? I don't know. I can't tell. They're buried too much in the new snow in the recent snow of the last couple of hours to be able to tell in which direction they were coming. See, look, same thing. Look, here's deer tracks that were made after the snow started at about 3 a.m. that have since been almost covered completely. Okay, with the most recent snowfall. Wow. So something large, something very large came through here sometime between 3 a.m. and it's now about 9 a.m. So within the last 6 hours. Oh my goodness. Look, to give you an idea, here's my tracks. So whatever made these tracks was either human or humanish in nature. Okay, as a marginally famed cryptozoologist, I must tell you, I believe one of the greatest inventions in the last few years is the term ish. I-S-H. Huh. The tracks appear to end here. Because see, you can add ish on the end of anything and it works. Like, look at that. That looks tree-ish in nature. Even though you say, well, it is a red cedar tree, I will have you know that eastern red cedar trees are actually a juniper bush. Most people didn't know that. They assume it's a tree. That's because it's tree-ish. See, I just proved my point. Now, look, there are no tracks here except the ones I just made. So, where or when it looks like right here is where they started. It's almost as if something jumped out of a tree, walked up to where we picked up this trail and jumped into that tree. So like sprang up into that tree after, oh my God, look at that. Look at that. It's a very large broken tree. It appears as if the creature potentially was perched on this tree, sprang down off of the tree into the snow here, walked up to the end of this trail, and then sprang up into that tree. You know, I'm open to all ideas respectfully displayed or given on this channel. Now, when you come on and you tell me how stupid I am or how stupid the people who watch my videos are, first, we pray for you. We understand that you're probably not well. So we ask God to please bring you the same health, wealth, and prosperity that God has so blessed my family with. And we mean it sincerely, because you must be in a lot of pain just to insult a complete stranger on social media, someone you'll never meet, or maybe somebody you know and you got one of them, you know, artificial profiles, or to insult a group of people you don't know, like our followers. You must be in pain, so we do pray for you. Then we ban you summarily. But now for everybody else, we listen. We take, you know, the information provided to heart. And here is a common piece of information or a common theory given, and that is that these things travel through the trees. I've had so many people tell me I need to aim my camera up because they're probably in the treetops. Gosh, I wish I had like a reverse zoom lens. But maybe we just found that there is something to that. I mean, I've always felt it, and we have captured some odd things in treetops on these videos. We found some very odd things in the tops of trees. I mean, every now and then I've gone up in the trees. I found a Matchbox car in the top of a tree once in the middle of the woods. That was probably the oddest thing I ever found. Now, someone talked once about how crows will take small shiny objects and just steal them. Like, so I could see where maybe they took a Matchbox car out of the kid's yard or something, and just that's how it ended up in a tree, but who knows? So anyway, I think this has been a very productive potential Bigfoot Sasquatch adventure here. Finally, I found what I was looking for, my coffee mug from DC. We confirmed at least once again that him, her, it, or they steer clear of trail cams, as we saw no evidence of any creature by the trail cam, though we did hear some things that we couldn't see with our naked eyes or the camera. And we did find those mysterious new tracks just came from out of nowhere that appears as if something large and bipedal travels in the treetops, occasionally jumping down on the ground, maybe where there are no treetops to travel in. But you saw it all here. I want to thank each and every single one of you for being here for this episode. I'm doing a full panoramic 360 to see what may or may not be behind us while I'm standing here. So I guess that's all for now. Make sure you check back in for more next time here at the PBS. The potential Bigfoot Sasquatch show.